What's up, guys? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a great Christmas. Hope you enjoyed your family, watching Granddad and Grandma sleeping in the afternoon, if you're allowed to be together. I hear from a friend last night in New Zealand that everything's fine there. There's no restrictions, so they probably have a normal Christmas, but it's warm there because it's their summer. So anyway, wherever you may be, I hope you had a good Christmas. And if you're not, people say, well, I'm not Christian, I don't celebrate Christmas. Well, that's okay too. I hope you have a wonderful holiday when it's your time, okay? We can all be happy together. So what's been happening here at Paradise, for me, obviously living in Thailand, Christmas is just another day. School, people go to school, people go to work. You know, you'll see, only time you see Christmas is in the malls. They'll have some decorations and they'll play the music. So it's kind of cool to go listen to the music. It brings back, you know, memories. But outside, you know, there's no lights, there's no nothing. It's just another day. Not celebrated at all. The big celebration here is the Chinese New Year, and then Chinese New Year, because a lot of Chinese Thai people, and then Thai New Year later on. So what's been happening with the waterfall? Let's have a look. So as you know, the other day I went to get some plumbing material and had to get to work. So Kevin was digging holes. Jan actually helped me a little bit too, which is nice. So what's with all the holes and trenches and all this sort of stuff? Why? Well, the 1-inch pipe that comes from the pump that lifts the water out of the river and brings it up here to water the garden ends there, and it had a conversion to go to 1/2 inch. But I want the 1-inch pipe to carry on, so I had to dig a new trench for it. The trench actually ended there. When the guy did the leveling off down here, he just put dirt on top of the pipe for me and leveled it off so you could drive over it if you wanted to drive down there. And I have no reason to drive down there, so I'm not going to. But anyway, I can extend that 1-inch pipe and bring it all the way along here. Whoop, up to here. Put a T-piece on it and then carry on to the end. And then the 1-inch can go back to the 1/2 inch, which then goes off to the sprinklers. And excuse my little building site junk over here. This is all the leftover stuff. That's where I keep it now, behind the waterfall. And then the water pipe from the T-piece will come up here, and there'll be a stopcock. Then it'll go a right angle, go up about a foot, and then point in, and they'll concrete that into the wall. So that will be the fill pipe for the pond, for the waterfall. This 2-inch pipe is going to be the drain. This older pipe here, this piece here, is just sitting in the hole to keep the dirt out. Okay, so today what I'm going to do is glue that bend on, but not that old pipe. I'll then put a stopcock there and a T-piece about here. And then from the T-piece, I'll come up about a foot, go across, back across, and then you'll have a drain, so it'll be the overflow. So the overflow will be at the top, and then if you open the stopcock, which I'll put in a minute, it'll drain off down into the property line and water the trees. So that's where I am at the moment. So Jan and I dug the trenches all out, which is nice. It only took us about 45 minutes, but now we're going to do all the plumbing. So I'll close for a second and come right back after we've done the plumbing, okay? And here's Jan, happy face. Good morning.
Good morning. Some ant bite my hand.
Somebody bit you, or you got a splinter?
I don't know, it's like I just hurt, and then I see something inside.
You got it out?
Yep.
Alcohol on? Bentadine?
No.
Come on, girl. Okay. Finished that. Had to go get another piece of pipe. Another 1-inch piece of pipe and a 1/2 inch stopcock. So I just want to show you something. Never seen this before. This is a 1/2 inch T, right? Look right there. Can you see the split? So I put the pipe in there, and I put the pipe in there, and I want to put it in. But look how it's made, where the split is, the joint is. Now they make them over here, so they don't split like that. But I've never had one of these split ever. But I just pushed it in and it split. Anyway, Jan went to get a new one, and we went to get lunch, had lunch, come back, and finished all the plumbing. I'll show you. So started burying it already. You see the pipe there. Come up to here. So there's the T-piece. That's the water that goes on over there to the fern garden. So over here I put that new stopcock in. That's so I can turn the sprinklers off in the ferns. But I got 1-inch pipe all the way to here that comes up here, and you can see the red one is turned off because that's the water from the river under pressure. So I don't need it here yet, but it can carry on doing its job. The big pipe is the drain for the pond, which is the front one. That piece of pipe is just sitting there, it's not glued in. And this one's not glued in because eventually there'll be a different new piece of pipe with a right angle on it coming up to here going in. So when the pond gets deep enough, anything over will just flow out on the other side of the stopcock. See that? And then when I want to drain the pond, I open the stopcock like it is now, and it will just drain out and water the trees. So that's the water into the pond and out of the pond. So the other side, which I'm not doing today, this is the side where I gotta start building the wall here and put the pump in, build the pump house, start building that wall around the inlet pipe. So that's where the water will get sucked from the pond and then put in up the back and over into the waterfall. So that's it now. I got a bit of a pile of dirt there, but I don't want to bury that yet. I need to maybe put some cement behind and so left and right of those. There'll be a wall here. You can see where the wall's coming. And then there'll be a wall, maybe it's like a little brick thing behind, maybe just like 3 or 4 inches tall. So I put a piece of wood or something on top to keep the sun off the valves, because they go brittle and then they'll break. So the red one is closed so that you can water the garden still, but eventually it'll fill up the waterfall. So that's it for today. Gonna tidy up, finish burying the pipes, and then go have a shower and sit down and cool off. Believe it or not, yesterday it was 30 in late December. So and today is the same. Got the AC on in the house. Crazy, huh? And out here sweating. You know, one of the things I wanted to do with about paradise, I've probably never really explained myself. The point of it's not just the name, there's a reason behind it, but I'll explain it another day. But one thing for sure in paradise, there's lots of bugs. Today there's you know, when I first come here, I never seen worms or grubs or anything. Well, digging up that ground today, there's lots of grubs, lots of big worms, centipedes, all kinds, and mosquitoes back here. Believe it or not, haven't had rain for ages, but there's mosquitoes. So anyway, that's the news for today. Hope you enjoyed the update. Look after yourselves. Buckets of blessings, rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. All the very best, guys. See you next time.